My name is David Ayome, and today we're looking at how to build 400,000k plus passive crypto income every 4 weeks. This is specifically for Nigerians, but if you're not in Nigeria, you can do this as well. Because I had to convert $250 into naira, right? But it's about $250 in crypto passive income. This is the Bitnest blueprint, and I'm going to be showing you why smart Nigerians are currently ditching banks for crypto wealth. Before we go on, let's want to give you a breakdown about me a little bit to understand where I'm coming from. There's been a breakdown before the breakthrough, right? I was at the rock bottom late last year. I lost my business, I got arrested, I got abandoned. My Instagram account had grown considerably to a large following, got wiped out. My confidence was shattered. I mean, I used to be one of the top dogs in affiliate marketing, and somehow all of that just seemed to wipe away. You know, there were days I didn't want to wake up. The once upon a time celebrated David Ayome was nowhere to be found. A lot of people were looking for me, you know, and that was a very low point in my life where I felt I lost everything and there was no way back. I tried so many other things to find my way back out of that mess I put myself in, and it just seemed to not work, you know. Those were days when I questioned God, began to doubt my faith. But you see, in that darkness, I discovered purpose. I went back to the drawing board. I went back to, you know, just realizing, how did I get here in the first place? What have I always wanted to do is to help people genuinely. So that has not changed, right? Regardless of whatever mistakes I have made in the past, whatever decisions I have taken that I was not facing the consequences, or whatever it is I had done that just didn't work based on platforms that promoted that didn't work, I chose to stick with my vision, and that's basically helping people quit the 9 to 5 and live life on their own terms, in summary. Like, so I went back to the drawing board, and the comeback, this was the comeback that sparked this vision, right? I started rebuilding from the scratch, brick by brick, started reading every day, started learning to serve, just giving things out for free, doing free trainings on my WhatsApp, just giving free content, you know, just focusing on one platform per time. I started with Twitter, you know, then I'm getting coming back on Instagram, you know, just redisciplining myself. Then I had a vision. I mean, like I said, it's always been my vision to help people. So helping people break free from the 9 to 5 traps has always been my vision, by building passive wealth systems, right? And I believe business is a key because of what it can afford for the average Nigerian or average person out there. So while you're here, right now, imagine earning $400,000 naira every 4 weeks without, number one, trading daily, right? Now, I'm not a trader. I don't know much about cryptocurrency. I just started learning about it. This is like my my first few weeks in cryptocurrency, but I'm super excited. But one thing I know that I am not ready for is start trading, and I'm not emotionally disciplined to carry it for now, right? I don't know how to trade. So you need to trade at all. If you're like me, who doesn't know jack about cryptocurrency or trading, this is for you. You don't need to watch charts daily or learn complicated tech or whatsoever. This is a no-brainer. Anybody can do this with $100, right, which is about 161,000 naira. That's all you need to start. Now, the reason why I'm going to explain why you need $100, right? That's if you want to get to the 400 plus thousand naira every week. Now, you can start with as little as $1, $10, as the case may be. But if you want to test the platform to see, right, then there's a done for you system that works with smart contracts on the blockchain technology, right? And there's a mentorship that's included for you, right? And anyone can do this, right? Now, why are Nigerians ditching banks? I mean, banks give you 4% interest in a whole year. You keep your money with them, and all they give you is just a measly 4%. That's just insane. And many times you leave your bank without even putting on the targeted savings. Guess what? They keep debiting you every now and then for SMS. Recently, GTBank just said they'll be charging you 6 naira for sending you SMS every now and then. Banks are just looking for ways to keep dipping their hands in your pocket, right? Crypto platforms, they give you 1 to 3% daily, right? And Bitnest gives you real-time passive income plus referral bonuses. Okay, so your bank is already investing your money in crypto, in case you don't know. All they give you just peanuts while they keep the main meat. So the meat that has held me back and probably holding you back, and some of you watching this video, is that crypto is a scam. Question is crypto really a scam? I know there are lots of scams out there and lots of shady platforms out there, but if someone like Bill Gates could call it a technological tour de force, meaning an outstanding accomplishment, an outstanding feat, right, then who are you, oh mere man, to say it is not, right? For example, JP Morgan, Tesla, BlackRock, even Trump are all in crypto. I mean, look at what Elon is doing with the Dogecoin, right? So I mean, I didn't even know about all of it until I began to study it. Now, I mean, I've joined several platforms just to learn about crypto, like Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, and the like, just to get updates, because I'm more and more intrigued by this thing. And so surprisingly, someone told me about cryptos in 2014, but I just didn't pay attention because I felt I didn't understand it. Right? I felt it was too complicated. Excuse me. So the question is it is Bitnest, is it actually complicated? Yes, it could be complicated because of all the things you need to learn. But what Bitnest does is to remove the hard part. So all you need to just to plug in and profit. Is it too risky? Yes, it's risky if you're trading alone or by yourself. Like in my own case, I don't think I'm emotionally disciplined to actually run or trade for now, so that's why I'd rather do something that allows me to just plug in my money and go do something else in my life, right? But this isn't true. Like I said, it's a system, a community with mentorship. Now, what's the difference between centralized and decentralized systems? And I'm going somewhere with this because I want you to understand why this is different from all the other things you've done, right? So it's like comparing a bank to your pocket. So the bank is decentralized, your own pocket is decentralized, and you see it shortly. Now, centralized, the bank. Now, remember what happened with CBEX. Some of you who are still reeling from, I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny. People lost a lot of money, and that's because Nigerians are very quick to put in money in Ponzi schemes, things that offer you high returns in no time, and that's why you've been falling into prey to scams, right? And for you to know if something is a Ponzi scheme or is a scam or going to run away with your money, it's when it's usually centralized. And look at this, they hold your money, right? They make the decisions for you. You won't wait on them. They can disappear and take everything, true or false. You have literally no control. The only control you have is when you deposit your money or not. But when it now comes to withdrawing your money, or whenever you don't have control over that, because someone still has to approve it. And that's why many Nigerians could not withdraw, because somebody just chose not to approve it. But for a decentralized system like Bitnest, guess what? You control your money. The code runs the system through smart contracts. No one can change the rules or touch your funds. They are immutable, right? So you think of it like keeping cash under your pillow, but smarter, safer, and online. That's the difference. So why the centralized system always wins? Because number one, it's transparent. Everything is visible on the blockchain. You can verify. We're going to be doing that very shortly. It's secure. You control your wallet, right? It's fair. No secret deals or rule changes. It's reliable. Smart contracts do the work 24/7, right? Now it's not about trusting people this time. It's about trusting math, and math is immutable. Math cannot lie, right? Now there are real problems with banks and centralized platforms. Like I said, you only see numbers, not actual cash, right? They freeze your money when they feel like it. Once they shut down, your funds are gone. Like what happened with CBEX again. High returns, often Ponzi scheme, are unsustainable. So you need to run away from such things. But with Bitnest, guess what? You are not a victim, you are in control. So here are 5 biggest reasons Bitnest is different. 5 biggest reasons Bitnest is different from any other platform or projects running right out there right now. Number 1, auto returns. Your wallet gets paid directly. The moment the countdown stops, it automatically credits your wallet. That's one. Number 2, unchangeable code. The rules are locked in. You cannot tamper with it. Once it is locked, it is locked. Nobody can change it. On-chain transparency. Anyone can verify. All the transactions are on the blockchain. You can check it on BscScan. I'm going to be looking at that very shortly. No human control. Just contracts and code. Nobody has direct control or whatever, right? Compound growth. This is the most interesting part. The fact that your money grows at every cycle. So if you invested $100 and at the end of you do 28 days cycle, for example, you get $124 after 28 days, for example. In your next cycle, it's not going to be 148, it's going to be 153 point something. Right, the power of compound effect has taken into the power of compound interest has taken into effect. So now, what is Bitnest? Bitnest is a decentralized financial ecosystem built on a blockchain technology. It's a completely decentralized. Like I said, I have to go through the difference between centralized and decentralized, right? So you think of it like an online bank that you control. So it's like your online bank, but you have absolute control over it, because no one man is responsible for determining when you can get your money or not. It's up to you. All right, and it has 5 powerful tools. Number 1, Bitnest Loop, Bitnest Savings. Number 2, number 3, Bitnest Lending. Number 4, Bitnest Lease. Number 5, Bitnest DAO, and DAO simply means decentralized autonomous organization. That's the governing aspect of it, and you're going to be learning all about that. Now let's talk about Bitnest Loop. Bitnest Loop is called the automated yield farming. Sorry about the aircraft, I live very close to the airport. Bitnest Loop is called the automated yield farming, where you invest your USDT. USDT is the crypto for is a dollar equivalent for USD, right? 1 USDT is equal to 1 USD, right? But for Naira, it's about 161, depending on the prevailing market price, right? So you invest USDT, the system does the rest. So it's basically fixed returns for every investment cycle. There's a 1-day investment cycle where you get 0.4%. In 24 hours you're credited. There's a 7-day investment cycle where you get 4%, and in 7 days you're credited automatically in your wallet, right? There's a 14-day, so I didn't include this, sorry about that. There's a 14-day investment investment cycle where you get 9.5%, and after the 14 days you credit it automatically. And there's a 24, this is one I like the most. The 24% is 28 days, right? So you just choose your comfort zone, set it, forget it, and you earn. It's as simple as that. I'm going to show you my dashboard real quick. There's Bitnest savings box, and it's like your crypto piggy bank. So you get a daily interest of 4% every day, and that's about 12% monthly, as against your 4% yearly from the bank, right? So you can withdraw it anytime. There's no locking funds, unlike the Bitnest savings, where once you put it, you cannot initiate withdrawal until the countdown stops, until the timer comes down to 0. From 28, count down to 27, 26, 25 to the last minute. But with Bitnest savings box, you can initiate withdrawal anytime, right? It works very fast, and it's behind this. It works on the DeFi strategies, right? So imagine your piggy bank growing every day without you touching it. That's how. Then there's the Bitnest lending, so you borrow without selling. So if you have BTC or Ethereum, you can borrow USDT up to about 100,000 USDT, right? It's interest based on demand, and there's auto protection via smart contract. Everything is based on the smart contract. It's like pawning your watch without selling it. You get cash, you keep your asset. Now there's a Bitnest lease. This is where you rent crypto, not credit. So it's like having an Airbnb apartment that you're not using at the moment. You just put it up for Airbnb, right? So you have BTC or Ethereum as collateral. You get USDT, It's fully decentralized. No paperwork. Nobody going to check your credit card or your credit score. No credit check is required. It's like I said, it's like Airbnb for your crypto. You lease, you earn. Then there's the business DAO, which is decentralized autonomous organization, where you call the shot. So based on the number of MEC tokens you hold, you can vote. So MEC tokens is million coin, and that's Bitnest coins that will be rolling out very soon. You can decide on upgrades, policies. So like I said, Bitnest is not owned by any particular person. It's an ecosystem, and the owner has revoked his ownership. We're going to be checking that very soon. You get to acquire super nodes, which gives you more power. You can buy back and burn, which stabilizes the economy. And finally, a financial system where your voice counts. So it's very powerful. Now, there are 5 core features of the Bitnest ecosystem. Number 1, smart contract driven. All transactions are automated, tamper proof, and trustless. Number 2, user controlled funds. You retain full access to your capital. No one holds your money. Number 3, real-time profit payouts. Earnings are credited instantly at cycle maturity. Like I said, revenue model. Business earns sustainably. How business makes its money. So this is how a business makes its money. It's through service fees from all the transactions that are going on the blockchain technology. Smart contract leasing, lending spreads, token utility in the DAO governance. So every product creates value. You're just not depending on new users. You're also building an ecosystem, right? So this is my guy, Christopher Ogohepo. And as of this morning, I think it's around $775. He's going to be hitting $1,000 very soon. He's the one that actually got me on the platform, right? And he's already doing an average of 300 to 400 in passive income. That's his profit. Once he gets to $1,000, that's where he starts doing comfortably about $250 every 4 weeks, right? And this is Steve. Steve also is a tech bro, and he's already very close to that income as well. So most of them didn't know crypto. In fact, Chris is more vast in crypto than I am. You just follow the plan, like I'm following the plan. So what you need to get started, like I said, is $100 minimum investment, about $161,000. One device, smartphone or laptop, then one wallet, which is Token Pocket. That's what we use. So if you have Token Pocket, your Trust Wallet, but advisably Token Pocket, because that's what we're used to, right? Or MetaMask, as the case may be. So that's it. The rest is on autopilot. So we have an offer for you. I'm going to go into it very soon. But before I go into the offer, let me just go into my Token Pocket wallet so you can see it. In my previous video, I showed you how to create Token Pocket, how to set up your Token Pocket, connect it to Bitnest, and how to move funds from Bybit to Token Pocket. Today I just want to show you the security analysis, why Bitnest is secure, why Bitnest is authentic, why Bitnest is the real deal, right? So this is my Token Pocket wallet. As usual, I'm going to click on Discover. Then I'm going to click on the search bar, right, because my Bitnest account is already connected. So by the way, today is Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, the 11th of May. And as you can see, I currently have about 18 days to go, right, before my $100 circulation is due for the first cycle. Now, once you get to this place, you click on what's it called? You click on this is the liquidity right now. If you want to check if this liquidity can be scanned, right? You click on the liquidity, the 26 point something. You can see BscScan.com. It's gonna check to verify if we can find it on the liquidity pool. We're also going to go to PancakeSwap. I'm going to go to DeFi D.Fi. So this is a contract. This is a contract. The Bitnest contract that was created, and you can check how many days that's been running, right? And you can see it currently has 24 million US dollars. There's 17. It keeps fluctuating, but the number has been between 23 and 24 million in the past few days or weeks that I have been on this, right? And Binance USDT is 17.9, while USDC is 6.2, and you can verify the transactions that are happening in real time, right? This is transactions that are happening. You can check internal transactions. These transactions are happening in real time. You can check them. Let's see. I'm using my mobile phone, so I'm probably won't be able to see. Okay, let's check token transactions. Okay, token transactions. You can see 4 seconds ago there was a transaction that just happened. It's an in, right? In business BSC, and it was about 20 USDT just now, about 4 seconds ago. Then there was an out about 4 seconds ago again. There was a USDC, it was 20 as well. So this person did an in and out, you can see. Then if you check again, you see there was also 10 seconds ago, there was an in of 23 BSC. And I mean, so all transactions can be verified. And you can download this page data and check yourself. These are ongoing transactions happening currently on the Bitnest platform, and it can be verified. Now the next thing we want to do, okay, is to copy this contract and go to PancakeSwap. We want to use PancakeSwap to verify if this is true, to check some of the liquidity pool as well. I'm just going to open this. This is PancakeSwap. Like I said, I'm using my mobile phone, so it's going to be a bit draggy, but you're just going to get the point. Once you get here, just click on liquidity. We want to confirm if the number of figures we saw on the BscScan can be found on PancakeSwap, right? So you come here, you click on all tokens, all networks, you untick and just leave that BNB Smart Chain. Only. Okay. So after choosing all networks, we now go to all tokens, and you see this is all tokens. I chose USDT and this. Is USDT Theta USDC, right? USD. That's what we're choosing. All right. So I haven't done that. Now we now have our USDT USDC. All right, good. So we've seen it. USDT USDC. Let's check how much is there. Liquidity pool. Okay, so it's confirmed 24 million, right? 24 million, right? This is the USDT pair that we confirmed from the BscScan. 24.08. Let's go back to BscScan. We're not here. Let's see. Okay, see, we have 24. This thing that's there. We have 24 as well. We have 17. The value of the USDC 17.9 and USDC 6.2, right? So whatever we have here corresponds with what we have here. Obviously, that was rounded up to the nearest millions. That's why it's about 24.08 here, right? You can see 17. USDT is 17.7, over here is 6.3. Let's check that and see. BscScan 7.9, 6.2. Right. So this is to show you that whatever is here is also on the PancakeSwap. You can actually check. You can check transactions as a recent transactions as well, like the one we just saw. Okay, I cannot. But these are just transactions that's happening. Current internet transactions happening right now. There's recently can copy the code and go and check. I'm using my phone, so what I can do with this is very limited. But I just wanted you to see, right? And it's on the pool, and the pool type is V3, right? Now, next thing I want to do is to go to DeFi, D.Fi, to verify. This contract has been running for over 770 days, right? And the owner has revoked its ownership. So just gonna copy this now and move here. So this is D.Fi. To use D.Fi, you need to scan. Looking for scan. Let's see if we can see anywhere we can scan. Okay, so look at swap scanner. Good. Like when I went to products, just clicked on the drop down and it brought out scanner. Then we copy the contract which we just had. So you can see pancake v3 pool, what we just copied from what we just examined on the PancakeSwap. Right, we're going to click on it. You're going to scan it. DeFi is one of the world's most trusted platform for verifying the authenticity of a platform, right? So on DeFi, you can see the USDT has 98% authenticity. The USDC has 71%. There is a high risk item 1. Attention required is 8. Okay, we're going to find out why. It has an 83% DeFi score. This contract was deployed on the 11th of April 2023. So it's roughly today is May 11th. So that's roughly a year and a month. Sorry, 2 years and 9 days. 29 days contract aged, right? And that's the same contract. See this contract that we had. Turn on the address. You have 8F32121. Let's go back and check. See? 8F3121, right? That's the same contract. So it's the same contract that we're currently verifying on D.Fi. The contract creator, that's the contract creator. But guess what? The contract owner is unknown because he has revoked his ownership, and that simply means that Bitnest does not belong to any particular person, right? Nobody's going to be approving your withdrawals at any point in time. Nobody is going to determine when you get your money. It is automatic, and once the countdown, the big loop counts down to 0, it automatically credits your token pocket wallet or your trust wallet or your MetaMask, whichever wallet you're using. Then you can now do a P2P trading on Bybit or Binance or whatever platform you want to use. So now let's look at some of the reasons why Bitnest has a 83% score on D.Fi. Right, so there is a the high risk here is a non-standard token pair interface, and what this means is the contract does not have token pair functionality, or its key functions have been modified from the industry standard. So, and I think that's where the USDC is. It has to do with the pair of USDC or USDT and USDC. But every other thing is a go here. You can see no vulnerable withdrawal functions found, no vulnerable withdrawal functions found, no reentrancy risk found, right? No reentrancy risk is found. That means the contract owner cannot come back and say, I want to claim ownership of this and I've revoked, right? You don't have, there's no risk of withdrawing your money or getting your money as I went due. No locks detected, right? Verified source code found. Contract cannot be upgraded. As it was in the beginning, so shall it ever be. So this morning, I was going to the Bitnest platform on Telegram. I was asking this guy who has built an amazing team in the past more than 11 months, has been on the platform, and he said nothing has changed. It's the same 24%, 9.5% for 7 days. 14 days, 24% for 28 days, and it has always been that, yes, at some point liquidity pool dropped to 15, now it has increased to 24, then 26, and like that, because these are transactions that are moving in and out. So, it just shows that the system is healthy, right? No ERC20 approval vulnerability found. No contract owner cannot abuse ERC20 approvals. That's your BEP20. No blocking loops found. Wallet cannot be blacklisted from any specific contract functionality. No functionality can be paused by the contract owner. No suspicious LP token approvals found. No approval restrictions found. No approval restrictions found. So, or like some of the Ponzi schemes people have done. Some Nigerians have been used to, like the recent one, CBEX, where you were restricted from withdrawing your money, even 80K in recent times. On Bitnest is it's not a Ponzi scheme. Bitnest is a unique project that is decentralized and is built on smart contracts, right? So you don't have any form of withdrawal restrictions that can prevent you from withdrawing your money as I were due, because it's credited directly to your token wallet. And token wallet, you are the one in charge, and that's why token wallet will tell you always keep your mnemonic phrase secure, because that's the only way you can access your account from anywhere, right? Now, no vulnerable ownership functions found. No retrievable ownership found. You cannot retrieve the ownership once it has been revoked. Right? Contract was not deployed recently. It's been running for over 2 years plus now. No mixers utilized by contract deployer. Previous scams by owner's wallet found. No previous scams by owner's wallet found. The owner has not been involved in any form of scam projects in the past. Alright, so no previous scams by owner's wallet found. Recent transaction was within 30 days. Recent transaction was like a few seconds ago, right? People are swapping in and looping in and looping out, and are swapping. All kinds of stuff is going on. You can verify that, like we did. Contract with minimal revocations, a positive indicator for stable, secure functionality. Contract initializer protected, enhancing security and preventing unintended issues. Smart contract intact. Smart contract is still intact, not self-destructed. It is not self-destructed. It is immutable, ensuring continuity and functionality. And this is why I believe strongly that Bitnest is going to be here for a very long time. Contract time lock setting aligns with 24 hours or more, enhancing security and reliability. So the minimum you can do for, say, Bitloop, for example, is 24 hours, right? And there's 7 days gives you, 24 hours gives you 0.4%, 7 days gives you 4%, 14 days gives you 9.5%, and 28 days gives you 24%, right? This contract maintains a strict adherence to best practices for price feed usage, ensuring data accuracy and consistency. Now, this is why I'm strongly convinced that Bitnest is the best that's happening right now, And so, if you're somebody who's thinking about, moving to the cryptocurrency space, making passive income on the side in regards to your current income, and you want to do this with peace of mind, then I encourage you to take a look at this as well. So, haven't verified what's it called? Haven't verified the Bitnest contract on PancakeSwap. Check the liquidity pool if it's there, and of course the authenticity and verification of Bitnest contract, smart contract on DeFi. We can now go check if it has been verified by what's it called? It's called static audit. Static did an audit on the Bitnest smart contract. You can check that, it's there. Now, Bitnest is, like I said, it's very transparent. You can verify all their claims, and you can go and check and see for yourself. So, for example, one of let's go to if you go to the white paper, I'm coming. Let's see something. You go to that's savings box. Let's get off savings box and let's go to the loop. All right. So if you go to the loop, you see the white paper security audit. Click on security audit. You can read up on what was actually done. You can check all of that. So this is you can confirm, copy the Coinbase code and go verify yourself. Right, you can see the address is there, the BscScan code is there. You can copy and verify all of this. You can read up on your own just to make sure that you're not being misled in any way. Right, now I'm going to take us back to my previous presentation and show us why you need $100 to rise very fast, so you can start earning about 250 or 240 USDT in no time, right? But the good news about Bitnest is that even if you don't have 100 USDT to start, you can use 1 USDT. Like, you can come in with you can come in with that, test it for 24 hours, for 7 days, for 14 days, or 28 days. Then you can now decide to plow back. It's as simple, it's as easy as that, right? The idea of using 100 USDT to start is because we're building something in the next 90 days. Those of you who may not know me, I've built a large following with a large team in the past, and I did it in no time. So that's what I'm going to be doing with Bitnest, and I invite you on this journey, all right, so that we can move very fast and begin to earn big bucks on this, right? I'm going to be showing you how we intend to do that in 90 days or less. All right, so I said what you need to start, what you need to get started right now is 100 USDT or $100 if you have. If you want to go pro, you want to run it like a rock star like I am, right? You need to start at least having like $100. That's what I started with, right? And I showed you that. Let me just quickly go back to my token pocket so you see, right? That's what I did with, and that's because of what I'm trying to do next 90 days with Bitnest. To take it up to $1,000, then $1,000 to $2,000 in 4 investment cycles. Bootstrapping, right? There's a plan already in place. So you can see, this is my own account. You can see it's live, $200 to 124. Once I get to 124, I can now come here and maybe recycle that. But of course, I'm going to top up before that time. With the strategy in place. So 124, it gets to 58 days, because it's 153, right? It's no longer 124 or 148, it's now 153, an additional about $5 to $6. Then from 153, this is the second investment cycle. The third investment cycle, when you do this, will take you to will take you to 189. So in the third investment cycle, you're almost approaching $200 already. From 189, you're already automatically on $200 or 200 USDT, and that's about 234. Right now, if you do this, it's going to take you close to 8 months thereabout. So if you're just doing only your recycling your investment. But there's a strategy in place to take you from this $100 to 1,000, with the effort of others as well, because you're going to be building a team, like I would be building a team. I'm going to be showing how I'm building my team. I'm taking my team from currently I have 11 people in total. I'm going to take this people to 200. Why won't take it to 200? Because in 200, if you have 200 active members or have 200 members in your community and people are participating, right? You can apply for a community manager. You're going to apply job. You can apply an online community manager. It's the business community manager is an important role. Increase this. It's an important role responsible for managing and growing the business community. Community managers need to establish positive interaction with community members, promote community activities and discussions, and improve community activity and cohesion. They are also responsible for monitoring community operations, collecting user feedback, and providing suggestions to the team for product and service improvements. So what you get is, as a community manager of Bitnest, when your team officially participates in investing more than 200 members, you receive 500 USDT sponsorship from the Bitnest community and receive 1,000 MSC tokens as a reward every month. So imagine being paid that amount every month for growing a team. Right? So you see that whatever you're not doing in your loop is just going to be an additional income, because now you're now building a large team and you're earning in 17 places. You're earning in the 17 profit share alliance, right? So what this $100 does is to unlock your first generation. This $100 unlocks your first generation, which is what I did. I wanted to be able to earn from the affiliates that I will be onboarding on this platform, and I'll be training like rock stars. I'll be training on how to do videos, how to create content, how to build your personal brand. It's like I'm starting all over again. You'll be learning that as well. Now, I'm not starting from a place of no experience, no skill. I've done this before. Some of you who are old to this channel would have seen some of the works I've done. So I'll be building from that place of confidence, that place of skill, that place of experience. I'll be transmitting that knowledge to you, that skill to you, that belief to you, right? So I needed to do $100 or 100 USDT to unlock my first generation, which is about 6 people there already, right? You earn, so as you, let's go to the profit share. Okay, good. So at BitLoop, your commissions profit system from your partners. At BitLoop, your commission profits stem from your partners. From the moment you join BitLoop's smart contract, it creates a unique personal link for you. So you make money off their own circulation. So imagine you have, say, 10 people who are doing the circulation of every 28 days, every 14 days, every 9 days, every 1 day, $100, $200, $10, 50 USDT. All of this adds up. It's only when you've done your first USDT that will unlock that income potential. And since we'll be doing offline events, this is in addition to the income we can get. I needed to do the 100 USDT. An offline event gives us an additional 250 USDT in funding support. Don't believe me? Here is it. So if you go to what's it called? Let's go to more. On that more, you see event zone. So you can see 250 USDT conference sponsorship. Click on activity 1. The requirements are not. So we want to use offline events to grow this organically. So if you're in Lagos, you're in Nigeria, anywhere in the world, and you would like to see how we are using physical offline events to grow this and online webinars, then you might want to plug into this, right? So that's how we are going to get to that 1,000 USDT in less than 90 days, and of course grow our team members from whatever it is right down to about 200 active participation with the high level of active participation. Not everybody, of course, will be able to do it, right? You can see a number of invitations I've sent. Some people have sent up, people haven't done their participation yet. That's just how life works. So the more people you have in your team who are doing the monthly participation, the more income you earn, the more you unlock you maximize your 17 level deep profit share alliance. Right, so just wanted to explain that real quick and how we're going to get all of that done. Okay, so that's why you need 100 USDT. But if you don't have, like I said, you can start with a 1 USDT, do 1 day, do 7 days, do whatever day you want to do. Do you understand? Now, this 161 was when I did this slide. Now it's about 163. And guess what? Dollar is going to get to 2,000 naira before the year runs out. In case you didn't hear that, dollar is going to become 2,000 naira before the year runs out. That means if you have one USDT or $1, you need to acquire. That's about 2,000 naira. So if you have $50, that's about 100,000 naira. That's crazy. And guess what? I don't intend to be. Once my money, I'll just be acclimating it in my token pocket. Whenever the circulation loop counts down to 0, I will just. If I go to do another loop, yes, but my commissions will be piled up in my token pocket wallet. I'll be holding the USDT for a while, because once dollar gets to 2,000, I'll just go there and sell. If I have 200, if I have, let's say, $1,000, that's 2 million naira already, But it will definitely go up to 2,000. Now, we will help you set this up. I've already done a video on how to set token pocket, Bybit. Bybit is a no-brainer. How to connect your USDT, your Bitnest to token pocket, how to make transfers. We'll be having more trainings like that. If you're new to the system, there's going to be an onboarding training. First 2 weeks, you're going to be learning about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and how to grow your team offline, online, all the skills you need. All of this will be given to you scripts, right? So like I said, the business offer we're giving to you is a done-for-you system, right? You have daily earnings, right? There's mentorship. I'm big on mentorship. I am very, very big on mentorship. The only way you can build anybody is to mentor them. Of course, the person has to be willing to be mentored, but the only way you can grow any team on earth, any leadership structure, is through mentorship. And mentors are not superhuman. They just simply apply themselves. They go the way they go ahead, right? And there's 100% transparency on this. Like I said, you can verify on the BscScan, on PancakeSwap pool. It's on V3, the Pancakes V3 pool, and of course on D.Fi. It's your money, it's your control. You have absolute control. There's nobody that's going to be approving your income or your withdrawal. Nobody's going to do that shit, right? It is your money. It goes straight to your token pocket when it counts down to 0. Start building passive income that outpaces inflation. Inflation is going to keep rising, especially in Nigeria. What would an extra 400,000 do for you right now? Plus whatever you're doing. You're a banker, you're a stay-at-home mom, you're a consultant, whatever it is that you're doing, you're a doctor. The money is never enough. So you need to understand that it's projects like this that will give you the ease. At all. End of the month, 38 days, I get an extra something that cushions the pressure on my salary, right? This is going to go way, way above that paces inflation, rent, and salary stress, like I just mentioned. So those are my final thoughts. Centralization, you get peanuts, right? You give the money to the system decides to use it the way they want. For example, you give your money, you make deposits in your bank, the bank gives it to Dangote, who pays an outrageous amount, and it pays you little coins, right? Business works like that, just that business is centralized. There's also a lending and borrowing aspect, which I explained in the business loop and all that. People pay, for example, in the business lending or lease, if you have BTC Ethereum, which you take as your collateral, the minimum USDT you can collect is about 100,000, but you pay an extra 1.5% in fees. It is those fees are now shared between the person who did the business USDT on circulation, that's the business loop, and the team sharing profits. And I didn't explain that well, but that's where our what's it called? Our earnings come from. It's not from when somebody new person joins. It's not you pay raw people out to PayPal. No, it's from the fees that are generated from this, and it's automatic. It's on smart contracts, right? But if you come on board, we're gonna go deep into all of this, right? So they get rich, you get poor. On decentralization, you control your wealth, you earn daily, right? This is not hype. I've not promoted Ponzi schemes in the past. Yeah, back in days of MLM, when we were still a little bit naive and all, we did promote it. But I mean, between 2020 and now, the only thing people have known me for is an affiliate marketer, and this is still an aspect of affiliate marketing, which I believe, what I love so much about. So if you know me, you know my reputation, I have not promoted anything that scams anybody, right? So this is not hype, this is the future, and you're just one step away from joining it, right? Now let's build your first 400k circle. Get your wallet set up. I have done a video on that already. Download Token Pocket and create your account. Choose your Bitnest product, preferably the Bitnest circulation loop. Plug in your fund, minimum of 100 USDT if you want to plug into the sprint we're running for the next 90 days. Watch it grow. Set your earnings, see your earnings increase daily, like I am seeing my earnings in the next 18 days or less. My 100,000 naira will become 198 plus. My 161 will become over 198, and I'll roll it over again, right? That's going to go from 100 USDT to 124. Watch it grow, reinvest or withdraw, compound your gains or enjoy your profits. So the thing is, you can start today, and by the next week, you're already earning money on Bitnest. It's that simple, it's that easy. So let's get you started. So like I said, what you need to get started again is number one, $100 or more if you can in USDT. Excuse me. If you don't, no problem. Do 1 day with 1 USDT. Do 10. I think on Bybit you can't do anything less than 10 USDT. So you need to have at least 10 USDT by balance. But if you want to test the platform, please do. If you want to build it as a pro, you're a networker, you're an affiliate marketer, you feel like this is great, come, let's rock this, right? You need token pockets. You need 10 to 15 minutes to set it up. Very easy, optional. Invite others for more income. So if you want to build this, if you want to hit the 400k faster, like I said, we need to go on a sprint, and I have a strategy for you. We'll guide you through everything step by step. So for those of you who are getting started today, those of you who paid the $100 or who are starting with 100 USDT, you're not paying the money to me, you're not giving it to Bitnest, you're looping it in the circulation loop. It's going to come back to you after 28 days with an additional 24%. What you get in value is the business account setup, which will be done for you. It's about 20,000 naira value. Daily 8-day passive income game plan, which we're going to be sharing with you on our own Telegram channel. We have a Telegram channel called the Bitnest Tribe, where we'll be doing trainings there. One-on-one Telegram mentorship to scale to 400k in 4 weeks. Now we're going to be doing mentorship. How we're doing it through physical and offline and online events. That's worth 100,000 there. Weekly live check-in calls. You'll be having weekly coaching calls, question and answers, where you can ask questions, whatever issues you're having. That is value for 440,000. Content plus funnel kits, very important. I want to give you scripts. I'm going to be creating funnels. Funnels is like a way whereby you can sell online. I'm going to be doing webinars like this, videos that sell the platform, so you can just copy and paste. Just copy and paste, use whatever I'm using, and you get results. You're going to be not just in Nigerian, English, or whatever. It's going to be English, French, because business is global. Like if you check the Telegram channel, there are over 170,000 people there, and they're not mostly not Nigerians. Most of that people from the UK, US, Arab countries, France, French-speaking countries, they're all over the world, right? Event playbook for sponsorships. You get your $250 whenever you host an event. How are we doing this? We already did our first last week Tuesday, so we're going to be doing more offline events. We're going to give you the entire playbook that we used to do that, right? It's valid for 30,000 naira. Referral scripts for swipe files. So all the scripts we'll be using, putting together that is currently helping us get traction. We're going to be sharing that with you. Affiliate marketing growth blueprint. This is my own affiliate marketing growth blueprint that I use to grow. That I used to build my own team back in 2020, from 2021, 2023 to over 2,000 members. How did I do that? How am I doing that right now? I'm going to give it to you and it's valid for 50,000 there. Should be more. Okay. Free 7-day WhatsApp copy training. We're going to be having how to use WhatsApp to grow your views. I have over 10,000 content. 10,000 members on WhatsApp. Right? How do you use WhatsApp to build your business professionally? 2 weeks intensive training to bag your first $250. So this one is going to be sacrosanct, like going to be ongoing. Every person who comes on board, you're going to go through a 2 weeks training. First, we're going to be theoretical, like you're going to learn about Bitcoin, Ethereum, smart contract, blockchain, and sales, right? And in the second week, you're going to be deployed to do your first offline event to get your first 150 offline funding support, which can be used to grow the team, used to grow your income, and of course do more offline events. So for every person, every time you do an offline event, from people who are activated, you can now have other people say, okay, I want to host you next week, and that's the strategy, that's the goal. So before you know it, you're already you're blowing up. You're blowing up. So that's value for 150. Then your first VIP first 3 clients launch plan. Now, how do you get your first VIP clients? People who would do close to $1,000, $5,000. We're working on this already. You're going to be getting access to that. It's about 98,000 there. Total value is for 648,000 naira. If you are looking at all the things that we're going to be giving to you, what you need to do is just pay 160,000, 162,000, 63, as the case may be. Or you can start with your $10, 10 USDT, 20 USDT, depending when you grow. You can now upgrade, right? Minimum start 10 to 20. So that's up to you. But final thoughts: banks are keeping you broke, and they're going to keep keeping you broke. Banks do not want you to do this. The investment banker will tell you, show me the fundamentals. Like my friend was telling me the other day, like nobody has written anything about this. Which organization, all kinds of people will tell you this is a scam, this is a Ponzi scheme, this is not sustainable, this will crash. Trust me, there's nothing they've not told me already. But you see, for people who have a head for sniffing opportunities that's life transforming, and it's the same thing that when I started my affiliate marketing journey back in 2020, 2021. I got a lot of pushbacks. I got a lot of people telling me this is going to crash, this is going to last, and in 3 years I was still pushing. It's that singular decision to go into affiliate marketing took me from obscurity, from broke, squatting with 7 other guys in 2020 to traveling around Nigeria and neighboring countries, speaking before thousands of people, making money on a daily basis, moving from Lagos to Abuja. It was insane. It was just insane. And the same can happen to you as well. So people are going to tell you all kinds of stuff. Don't listen to them. Listen to the people who are telling you that this works because they've been there. Right? Excuse me. Bitnest offers a better way. So this is the better system. A system that works for you. Okay? Start your own comeback. Just like I am doing. Just like I did and I'm doing. Just after being broke, stuck and depressed, you can start your own comeback with this. So ready to begin? What you need to do right now, I'm going to drop a link under this video, or if one of my team members sent you this video, you can just get back to them and request for their Bitnest link and copy. Once you set up your token pocket wallet and you've done all these steps, you can now copy that link, paste it, and connect. Once you connect, the next thing to do is to do your first circulation, which is about 100 USDT or 10 USDT or 20 USDT, as the case may be. Then let's work. Then they will ask for the link, right, to join the business community on Telegram. And for those of you who are starting today, I have a bonus for you. The bonus is you get to get my number and maybe call me if you have any questions. So what we can do is, for those of you who started today, we can sit down together, have a call. Let's say it's like a 30-minute call where I'm going to work with you step by step based on your particular need, how you can do this to affect your job, to affect your work, to affect your business, whatever you're doing, how we can curate it specifically for you to hit your income goal in the next 90 days or less. Is that fair? So for those of you, that's for those who are starting with 100 USDT. But for those of you who are starting with whatever amount, other bonuses still counts. You're still going to get it. All right, so let's do this. The token pocket now, if you have not done that, below start earning within 24 hours, say goodbye to salary stress, and hello to crypto freedom. I'm so excited because I wish I had learned about this earlier, but never late. It's better late than never, right? Bitcoin just hit about $104,000, became the fifth most valuable assets globally, behind Microsoft. Gold is number one. Apple has gone ahead of Amazon just shortly before Nvidia. So you can imagine Bitcoin, and it's based on market capitalization because of how large it is. So if you're still sleeping on the crypto wealth, then I don't know what else can be done for you. But this is your moment, and let's make it count. And I can't wait to welcome you to the Bitnest Tribe.